Hi everybody, this is July 25th, 11:30 Saturday morning. I was thinking maybe if I start doing like video diaries, maybe I will be able to vent, release some stress when the days get hard, and maybe you guys give me tips to help me through, and maybe it will keep me from not giving up. I was just thinking, I had contacted a few realtors concerning, buying a foreclosed property for Uncle Oscar. I will send them over the Free Press article and the GoFundMe account, for they can have a little background. And afterwards, I hear nothing from nobody. Okay. And my husband, he was like, Tima, it's all about commission, He's like, everybody don't think like you. Everybody doesn't care. And I was like, well, okay, but a commission is commission. He was like, well, that may be, just a few dollars. So, and I was just thinking like, man, why not just try to, I don't know. I don't know. But, and then I had spoke to a guy last night. Well, I was speaking to a guy yesterday, and finally he asked me how much was I, how much money did I have to spend? And I said, well, right now I have $8,000 and have to take some stuff back to Lowe's that I had purchased for my uncle bathroom remodel, and that'd take me over $9,000. And after I emailed him that, mind you, he was emailing me all day yesterday, and after I emailed him back, after I told him that, I haven't heard anything from him. So it was hard trying to remodel the house over there, trying to get rid of the mold. And once I realized, okay, well, the $12,000 is just going to get rid of the mold. It's not going to put the house back together, because they have to gut everything. And I was thinking maybe they put the floors and the walls back, and that's not the case. So I was thinking, the best thing to do is to move him now that I truly know that, since I was, was re-educated. But anyway, so now I have a few dollars to try to move Uncle. And I know it's not going to be the best house, and I know it's not going to be perfect, and we don't mind some work, maybe you can find a bad house in a good block, that's kind of, my thought process. But I can't even get a realtor to help me, so I've been looking on my own. And sometimes when you need to get information, far as is the house still available, can I, see the inside, it's just like it falls on deaf ears when they find out the scenario or find out how much money I have. So, I get frustrated because I feel like I shouldn't be doing this alone. I'm the baby of the family, amongst my sisters and brothers. And I feel like I shouldn't be doing this alone. Uncle Oscar, he was born mentally disabled, so he doesn't have any children, so it's really difficult, because some days, like, I be needing guidance. I purchased houses in it previously, but the scenario is completely different, and I didn't have a problem finding a realtor, and it's like everything with this process with helping Oscar has been like, I had to fight for everything. Everything I have done thus far has not fell into my lap. Nothing. And it's just like, man, like, can I just get one thing just to fall in my lap? Can I have one thing, just one thing? Just give me one thing that's just comes with ease, You know, they say it takes a village, but I don't have a village. I have me, and I have like my mental breakdowns, and I have my Facebook friends that sometimes give me guidance, or you know, they'll make me look at something differently. Like I was entertaining the thought of, because renting a house would be easier because I can just find it. But I was thinking like, okay, well, they don't have like typical income, so nobody, I don't see a landlord renting to them. You know, and I'm sure you got to do background checks. I don't know. I haven't rented in 100 years, so I really don't know. But I know for me, if I was a landlord, there's certain steps I would make to make sure that I'm getting my money each month. And I don't see that. I don't see it being easy for them to get into a nice property. And then I have to entertain the thought of, what if Solomon loses his job, or what if his hours are cut? Then it's just uncle income, you know, until my mom really decides, okay, well, I'm going to move in with them. And so right now I have to deal with what's guaranteed. And so renting a house is just not probable, because they still have to eat, they still have to pay utilities, and the rent still has to be paid. So that's not on the table. And once I find them their property and get them in their house, I'm backing up. I'm backing up because I've been in this just too much. And I think that Solomon, he right now, he just wants to help, because, you know, everything was on him up until February. So I understand, you know, some people are like, well, why ain't nobody helping you? Well, it's only me and Solomon. We don't have the luxury of having a family that that cares. So, we don't have that luxury. So, with that being said, because if we did have that luxury, we, you know, other people would have done right by Uncle, you know, but that hasn't happened. So, I just, you know, it'd be nicer just to be able to find a realtor or some type of guidance. Because, like, oh, this is what I was going to say. I had entertained the thought about bidding on a house in an auction, because I found out the closing costs, you know, for a house could be up to $2,300. I only have $8,000 and $9,000 once I take that bathroom stuff back. So I don't have the luxury of spending up to $2,300 on closing costs. So I had entertained the thought of maybe bidding on a house. They have some really nice houses that's for bid. But then one of my Facebook friends had brought this to my attention. You know, when people find out they losing their house, or their house was sold in the auction, they sometimes tear the house up. So it's not a guarantee on what you're going to get. Yes, most of these houses are really nice from the outside, but you know, some people are bitter about losing their homes. You know, people fall on hard times, and it is what it is, you know. And so I had to think about that. Like I already don't have any money, and so I don't have the luxury of building a house. You know, anything would be better than what they have now, because due to the mold, you know. So I mean, we're willing to put the work in. It's just that it's just hard. I can't even get a realtor. I can't get anybody to return my call. I can't get anything once they know how much I'm working with. And it's just, it's just frustrating some days, because, you know, I don't know what to do, because, you know, it's just frustrating. So I think if I was to get a realtor or somebody just to guide me through this process, you know, it would be a little bit easier. I don't have the luxury of time or money, because, you know, it's almost August, and I would like for them to be out of there by the time my Uncle Sonny Boy 1 year anniversary death. You know, a lot has changed since my uncle has passed last August. So I would like to have Uncle out of there before the end of next month. You know, even if we find a house that we bid on and win, or, you know, foreclosed property we get, at least if it's livable and we can make it, you know, we can work on it while they in there, it would be fine, you know, like new carpeting, paint, you know, and we can make, you know, everything, you know, just nice for him while we making the repairs. But then I was like, okay, well, if I find a house, and who's to say when I'm gonna get the money up to make the repairs? And I'm just so stressed out because I don't know what to do. And I was, I don't know. All right, guys, I'm confused. Bye.